What's up, guys? Sean here, Mostly Metal. I'm here today to enter DrOktöber's contest. I don't think this contest was done for any reason other than he just wanted to have a contest. He does have, I think, about 600-700 subscribers. Great channel, talks about metal, some punk, some movies as well. He's very entertaining, hilarious. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that he's drinking beer in a lot of his videos, but he's from Hungary, I believe, so check him out. I'll link him below. This contest was essentially just show me three movie soundtracks, because he's kind of into movies and whatnot. So before we get into that, in the background we're listening to Arcade North, Return to the Arcade North. I believe this is black metal from Germany. Out on, is it Backwood? I think of Blackwood Productions and a couple other labels, but this is like a comp of a lot of their stuff starting back from 2014 to I think last year. A couple of synth tracks on here. There's an Emperor cover on here, a Bathory cover, and a Mayhem cover maybe, I can't remember, but just digging into this today on Sunday. It's kind of shitty and gloomy outside, so perfect time for black metal. But on to the contest. Where are they? First. So I don't have the full soundtrack of this. So this is a 12-inch single. Hopefully that is okay. But this is Grandmaster Melly Mel and the Furious 5. This is Beat Street. This album came out in 1984, I believe. This was a movie about, as you can see on the cover there, about breakdancing. This is when I first started to really get into music. It was an exciting time. Breakdancing was exciting. Rap music was just starting to become known to the masses in a way. And this kind of started the absorption of rap into pop culture with movies. Breakin' was another one that was very popular. Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. That one was extremely popular. I always liked Beat Street because I believe the New York City Breakers were part of this movie. And I was a huge fan of their crew, I guess. I remember having a poster of them on my wall when I was a kid. I was probably, 6th grade maybe? But I remember when Beat Street came out, I liked it a lot more than Breakin'. I know that's sacrilegious to some people, but this is on the Sugar Hill label. This is an original pressing. It's the single. Side B has Internationally Known Part 1 and Part 2. You can kind of see the way rap was back then. That's what they really look like, as opposed to the rappers of today with their super fancy clothes and their Bugattis and their Lamborghinis. To me, this was the real deal from the streets. So yeah, huge fan of this song and this whole soundtrack. I'd love to get sometime. I just haven't got around to it. Next up, in 1987, that's what I thought. This is the soundtrack for the movie Less Than Zero. Not much in the way the cover this has. I think his name was it Andrew something? I think that's Andrew McCarthy. He's been in other shit. I think he was in Weekend at Bernie's, maybe. That's Robert Downey Jr. there. Kind of a movie just about, this guy gets asked to come home by his girlfriend and finds that one of his buddies is hooked on drugs, and it's kind of an out-of-control drug habit, and the dude tries to help him out. So cocaine was, late 80s, was a huge deal. But you'll notice on the front and the back, there's nothing that tells you who's on this soundtrack. I only bought it because at the time I knew Slayer was on this. So if you have the original insert, you can see ever so lightly right there it says Less Than Zero. And then I don't know why they did this, or if someone took the shrink off of the back maybe and put it on the inside. But here's the list of who's on it. You can see Aerosmith's on here. Roy Orbison. Going Back to Cali by LL Cool J is a great song. And then you've got Slayer doing Iron Butterfly's Inagata Devita, which is great. Danzig's on here. Public Enemy, Bring the Noise, not the one with Anthrax. This is the original. And then Hazy Shade of Winter by the Bangles, which is one of my favorite songs. So, again, I don't know if the person that bought this took this off the shrink and put it on here. It feels like it's on here pretty solidly. So someone in the comments, if you know if that's from the back or not, let me know if that's how the insert came. The movie was okay. I didn't think it was so great. I'm not going to tell you to run out and watch it, but the soundtrack definitely took it to the next level, in my opinion. And I didn't know about Slayer, I don't think, in 87 quite yet. I would have been 14, so probably not quite into Slayer yet. So I found out about this later down the road, where I heard them playing in Gata Davida on a radio show or something, and I was like, well, that's Slayer, where the hell do I get that? And this is where it's from. Last soundtrack, great movie, fucking weird movie, from 1997. If you're a David Lynch fan, this might probably be one of your favorites. I don't know, but this is the soundtrack for Lost Highway on vinyl. There's nothing to show you on the inside, really. It's just 2 records in a paper sleeve. This was released, I think, on Nothing Records, which I believe is Trent Reznor's label. I'm assuming this is an official pressing. I don't know that for certain. But this is where I first discovered, well, the movie itself is fucking weird. There's theories out there about what it's really about. I've never done any research on what David Lynch says is about. What it's about, I don't know that he actually likes to tell everything it's about, but a lot of people theorize it's about a dude that kills his wife, gets convicted to a life sentence, is going to get put in the electric chair, and then the whole movie is kind of like him dreaming about what he thought his life should be, what it could have become, etc., etc. And then towards the end, when he's going down the highway and doing all the shaking, that's allegedly when he is electrocuted. Bill Pullman was in this, Patricia Arquette, Robert Blake was in it. He plays the creepy mystery man. He made the news for a lot of other reasons that you can go research yourself. But what drew me to the soundtrack, I had this on CD first, actually I think I still do, was, this is the first time I heard Rammstein. There's a scene in the movie where they play a song, I can't remember the actor's name, but he's going up to a bedroom, and before he opens the door, the song Rammstein starts playing, and it just fits perfectly with the movie. But this also has 9 Inch Nails. It has Marilyn Manson on it, David Bowie. Just a great soundtrack, I think. And Dave Lynch is a musician also, by the way. Puts out some good stuff. It's just a solid soundtrack from start to finish. If you know the movie, you can tell David Lynch purposely picked a lot of these songs to be in the movie. They just fit. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just going to pick this artist and that artist and toss them on the soundtrack. I'm pretty sure Trent Reznor had a lot to do with it as well. And 9 Inch Nails has a song or 2 on here. I think what I liked, the 2 Rammsteins, of course. I Put a Spell on You, cover by Marilyn Manson, was great. I thought there was another one. Lou Reed's on here too. But it's just one of those soundtracks that you can put on from start to finish and not want to skip any songs. So that is my 3rd entry for DrOktöber's soundtracks. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll put some links to all this stuff below if I can find it. I'll try to find that scene from Lost Highway and the Rammstein piece too, so you can all check that out. So again, go subscribe to DrOktöber. Great channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.